and welcome to 2026. And welcome to this live stream. How are you all doing? Hello, Aika, Akai, Reckless Tris, Magic Geeks, Yuri Hana Heiki, I hope you feel better. Mr. Federals, Mr. Twaddlefat, Kangi, who else do we got? Nusse, Straight Searcher, Ice-Team Mädchen? Ice-Team Mädchen? Is that German? Almost seems German. Anyway, welcome everyone. Thank you already for the 25 months Nusse and the 53 Kangi. That's a great year to start off the start of the year. Ice Tea Girl. Oh, Ice Tea Mädchen. I get it now. I kind of read it as esteem first, like self-esteem, which was weird to me. But now I see like kind of where the words start and end. Chat, you are welcome for the suggestion. Yes, Carrie suggested this. How was my holiday? I didn't really go on holiday, but I had a great little holiday. You know, met a lot of people, went a lot of places. At least for what's usual for me. And had a lot of fun. And now I'm happy to be back. Also, thank you for the sub, Asteri Wolfwing. How much snow did you get? More than usual, but not as much as my parents who live about, well, what is it, about 30 kilometers away? Which is a shame. Okay, I must admit I have not thought about which scenario we are going to use today. So let's, I will do Evergreen Gardens. That's a classic. So, just, hang on, I gotta get my auto clicker for this selection. It's a park with your suggestions. There are no limits. That means like I will use every cheat and stuff. That's all fine. We're now gonna select everything. I started this year by finally buying RCT2. Good on you, Espanol Utrecht. Thank you for the 3 months and for the good decision. You'll have many hours of fun from that. Why is the clock not selected? That's odd. This all, yes. Ah, why not? Everything. We've got everything. This is gonna take a while to load in. Well, actually not. Wow, that's fast. Okay, we'll start with a merry-go-round. Of course we shall. There's no way that the first ride I built in 2026 is not a merry-go-round. Well, actually it wasn't. Because I've already played privately this year. For a video. And there I built different stuff. Also, thank you for the, I missed that. Well, I didn't miss it, but I hadn't said it yet. 35 months, Klovzowski, 62 Duvel. Looks like we got a lot today, but that's a bit that's a bit of a lie. That we got a lot of people suddenly being like, "Oh, I like this guy. Let's give him some money." Just that I haven't streamed in a few weeks, which means that everything's coming at the same time now. Usually that would have been distributed over a few more different live streams. You've been playing RCT2 behind our back. Yes, I'm sorry. I cheated on you. The first guest. Well, that's actually this one. He's already in the park. I indeed need to drown him. Or her. Takes a while. Because they're very, very tired. But they're gone now. Oh! That's right, I for some reason turned off all notifications. Well, I know the reason. You'll see the reason next live stream. Marketing campaign is finished. Park warning, park. Yes, everything. Well, no, not everything. No ride warnings, they're stupid. I think that's all good. Okay. Well, we didn't get a notification, which I don't like. So I'm going to drown the first guest that entered during the stream as well. There we go. Now I really want the team behind OpenRCT2 to secretly give all peeps swimming capabilities and then wait for Marcel's reaction. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. You can't do those things secretly. It could have been done without me noticing, because I didn't always pay that much attention, but... Okay, suggestions. A looping roller coaster with observation tower vehicles. We can do that, we shall do that. Let me just activate some cheats. Need some cash. I don't want to disable breakdowns. Just everything. That'll do. We can also disable group by ride type, and we have so many different roller coasters. It's insane. Where are our looping coasters? Let's do the RCT1 version. Doesn't matter. Actually, no, I want the RCT2 version. They got more track pieces available. So, about the snow we got. We finally got snow. We finally got like an amount of snow that I can say, yes, there actually is snow. Where's the Ducks Award? Oh, is that not on? You know, took a walk today and it was wonderful. There we go, there's Ducky Fighter Park on now. Was very crispy, very crunchy under my shoes, which I absolutely love. It's been years since we've had this amount of snow. Okay, where's the ducks? There are the ducks. Thank you for the bits, reckless stress. And yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. Although my mom, as I said, my parents live like maybe 30 kilometers away. They got more snow than I did, which is something I do not like. You know, we'll just do an observation or a chain lift. But then again, I got a lot more snow than some other people. I know someone who lives in Amsterdam who I got nothing basically. Oh, whoops, we still got the chain lift on. Well, at least we can make the chain lift fast. That makes it more interesting. Yeah, why not keep the chain lift on the whole time? I think we got, yeah, like 5 centimeters or so. But it's actually, like, staying down. It's not smelting immediately, which is nice, because sometimes it does that. You know, I've seen pretty hard snow a few times over the past years, but would never stay around. And yeah, there have been problems, like far fewer trains are going and buses are not going in certain places and all that kind of stuff. But I don't have problems. I've barely left the house. I mean, I left the house for like walks and stuff, but in terms of going places... Oh, whoops. I've not really gone anywhere since I got back from New Year's, so... For me, it's perfectly fine. And I love it. Bring some water, good plan. Also, we had the speed skating trivia earlier, which I did not miss. Although you did not ask a question, E-Tank. That's the kind of the point of that. You know, kind of testing my knowledge, or if you just want to know my point of view on something. That's the first gulp of the year. It's a good gulp. I do love water. It's very simple. It's a simple drink, but it's almost all I drink. I drink a glass of milk every day. And other than that, pretty much only water when I'm at home. Now, if I'm at other people's places, I often have some juice. In a restaurant, I might have water, but often, you know, always at least something else. But at home, almost only water. Okay, observation tower. I don't think you clarified which, but I'm going for double deck because they're the best. Can these crash? I think they can, you know. New Year's gloating, yeah, Piscary is rich. I think that's gonna be a crash. Yeah, but no explosion though. Somehow. Okay, we need fewer of these. This is too many. that final one, needs to hit the station before the first one returns. Which it now does. So, Prince or Nuis? I mean, Nuis is going. It's very complicated, but I think this is the good and predictable decision that they made. See, the thing is, if I explain everything, that's gonna take like 10 minutes for a lot of people that know nothing about it. Basically, we've had the Olympic qualifiers for the speed skating in the Netherlands. Olympics are next month, which I'm going to. And it was a whole decision, you know, because we're only allowed 9 speed skaters per gender per country. And who goes, who doesn't go was a whole thing. I've been here enough for Marcel to know what my suggestion is for the park. I'm going to have to disappoint you. I mean, I'm going to guess some like dueling toilets, which I've built a lot in the past, but it's been a while since I built that, I think. Okay, so we got this thing, which is quite intense. Reaches a speed of 290 kilometers an hour. I think we're gonna need a cheat. We're gonna need to ignore intensities. Otherwise, I don't think anyone will write this. Also, oh wait, I don't have any plugins. Well, except one. Okay, we shall advertise. First, I need a shop so that we can advertise the shop. Let's build a few more important shops. Why not? That way, if we somehow accidentally click the button to make all guests nauseous, they at least have a place to go. The first aid room. Thank you for the gifted sub, Mr. or Mrs. Anonymous. Okay, advertising time. And of course the cheat that advertisements never stop. How do so many people already want to go home? Well, leave then, you bastard. Slime went incognito. Yes, he did. I really dislike the Dutch system, that there's one tournament deciding whether you go to the games or not. People that perform great all year can be left out, while someone that does well once goes there. Yeah, I mean, the idea is that if you're able to withstand the pressure of that, then that gives you an advantage of withstanding the pressure of the Olympics. And ever since we stopped doing any kind of pre-qualified stuff, which was last year we did, that was 2010. Since then, 2014 onward, the Dutch skaters have done amazingly well at the Olympics, so there is something to say for that. Oh, they think it's not safe because it crashed. Well, reset crash status. You will no longer ignore my observation looping. I shall name it Lou observation. The blonde girl that fell. That's Leerdam. I mean, she has been assigned a spot anyway. She was deemed good enough for that on the 1000 meter Jutta Leerdam, even though she fell. That's not the drama. I mean, it was a bit drama for her that she fell, but whatever. She's going. The drama is Joy Boon on the 1500 meters. In the merry-go-round, un-merry-go square. I will. Un-merry. Go square. I heard Stoltz fell right after the start of his 1000 meter at the USA trials, got right back up and still set a sub 108 time. Yes, he did. That was yesterday. I was watching it. And he fell after just a few meters. Got the front point of his skate in the ice and, well, then you fall. Okay, so what do you guys want me to build next? Looping coaster blood red, I can do that. I think that's a good blood color. Just dripping with blood. Thank you for the 6 months. Wait, 6 months in advance. Yuri Hana Haiki. Are you Japanese or do you just like the Japanese name? Build a wooden coaster with 2 loopings, but build it back to front. Oh, that's a challenge. I like that. Yeah, we'll use this one. I just like Japanese. I mean, that was a bigger chance anyway. See, the thing with Joy Boyne is that she has been the best Dutch speed skater on the 1500 and the 3000 for the past year, roughly. On the 3000 she qualified. That was the first distance that she skated. But then on the 1500 meters, she won the past 6 World Cup races that she participated in and is the reigning world champion. So you would say she should go to the Olympics. She's clearly the best in the world. But we can only send 3 women to that distance, and she got 4th. Because she made a mistake, almost fell, and because of that she missed a few tenths that she needed to be in 1st place, and she got 4th. And that's the biggest drama. And that's why I would say you need to pre-qualify those kind of people. That's not possible within our current system. So for this year I understand it didn't happen, but the rules should be changed. Or Marcel is secretly ignoring me. I mean, I have a lot of chat to talk to. Which I'm happy about. It's got a lot of chatter in the stream today, which I like. Doing this backwards is tricky. Also, if I make it just go. If I do the test, that obviously doesn't work. I had a coaster redeem. Oh, I missed that. I did. What was it? A looping steeplechase coaster. I can do that. After this one, of course. Watching Nice get pissed about her result and then almost facing the same fate was Enter. I don't know what you mean with Enter, but it was dramatic. Yes. And he kind of did. I mean, he did not. He also got 4th on the 1500 meters. He did not qualify, but due to some luck, someone else couldn't go because we're past our limit of 9 people. And then he got to fill up that spot. Okay, I'm going to go. No, that way. And then this will be our big drop. And then here we're going to do the chain lift. Well, we don't quite need to go from 30. I think that'll do. Is this aligned? Well, I did not expect to actually make that fit so perfectly. Like, I did not need to adjust this at all. Oops, register. 12 one-card trains. These definitely will not make it. This thing is way too light, it'll lose way too much speed. It already barely makes that hill. Make them as short as you can get away with. That was my idea. I think 4 might work. We do need fewer trains, because it will crash at the end. Is it technically a train when it only has one car? Yeah? I don't know what the definition is of a train. But if I take the train, it only has... Oh, 4 doesn't work. If I take a train, it only has one car. I will not say, oh, that's not a train. Let's go to, like... How about we make it fit on the station with 3 trains? That's probably a good idea. Who needs block brakes when you can dispatch the trains at the speed of light? Yeah, screw block brakes. A train, from Old French trahiner, from Latin trahere, to pull, to draw, is a series of connected vehicles that run along a railway track and transport people or freight. I mean, I've been then on several trains that aren't trains. Still doesn't make it. That final hill is quite tall. But this should make it then. The question is also, what denotes separate vehicles? I'll Google something. So, for example, this is a typical Dutch train. I would say this is one vehicle. Of course, you can see these lines here where the train can bend a bit. But, like, if you just walk in the train, then there's no difference. It's one vehicle if you're inside the train. So, is it 1 or 2 vehicles? You can see it again. Is there a picture from the side where we can see it better? Not really. Almost all the pictures here are like from the front side. It's not one vehicle, there are often two or three of these in a row. Not where I live, mate. This is one vehicle. And this is a train. So I think those are separatable, even if they don't do it. Maybe. I mean, yeah, you can see it there. You can see that they're separatable. The thing you see in the picture, 3 of those connect in a row. Yeah, I know those exist, but you live in the Rim City. I do not. It's a lot quieter here. The loops are somewhat synchronized. Maybe they were more synchronized earlier. We love rimming here. I know you do. Okay, so this coaster in itself is not that crazy. But the way I built it was quite interesting. Okay, and after that we'll do the looping steeplechase. I want my extra colors. Special color schemes. Okay, now it's crazy. Rename the Woody Death. You said that before I made it black and all, so that's good prophecy. Train nerd here. There's a difference between a consist, a set of wagons always connected, and a wagon, which is the plan D in Dutch trains. What is plan D? The sprint you showed is always the same wagons. Wait, wagon or wagon? I don't know if you're... I mean, you're Dutch, probably, considering you have Utrecht in your name. I don't know which language you meant that in. Because I would say... Do I still have that open? Yes. I would say this is one wagon in Dutch anyway. And they could have multiple of those in a row, which they sometimes do. You know, here you can see them connected there. You can't go in between those. They mostly do that when it's more busy, you know, not where I live. Although sometimes you see it here as well. Okay, a looping steeplechase coaster. Oh, we got quite a few people now. And apparently, no handyman to wipe up all the pookies. The pukies. Oh, whoops. Auto clicker is still on. Ah! Can I complete RCT with always an auto clicker running? Can I build my... Impossible. Nah, that's incredibly impossible. You can build right with hotkeys. I forgot what puking felt like until yesterday. 0 out of 10, don't recommend. Yeah, I mean, I know it's unpleasant, but I also had to puke for the first time, like in years, a few weeks ago. You know, I was fine the next day, so it wasn't a big problem, but a little bit ill. And it's always extremely unpleasant. It's painful for me anyway. Because your stomach just contracts so much. I'm supposed to fire the staff. Oh, am I? Whoops. I also duckify the park. Let's do that first. I mean, most ducks are still there, but we can get a few more. There we go. I got a few more. And now also fire the stall. Whoops, that's hiring. My bad. Why do I keep forgetting to turn off the auto clicker? There we go. Land not owned by park? What do you mean, sandbox mode? Off-edge map? What do you mean, off-edge map? There we go. Now we can continue. Too high. Okay, I can do nothing about that. Okay, time for a looping. A year already. Yes, thank you for the year of subscription. Stuck our pride. Okay, how about we do another looping? Back to steeplechase. Steeplechase, steeplechase. There we go. The worst part of puking is that it's hard to breathe in between heaves because you're just gonna puke again. Ah, that's not really a problem that I've experienced, although maybe I've just forgotten it. Lol, it slows down going down because it's so light. Whoops. How? Oh, because we are going technically outside of the station, of course. We've got vehicle limits. I think that's still one too many to be safe. There we go, that should do it. Honestly, the last few times, which are luckily spread out over like many years, about a decade ago, I don't have to vomit very often. I've at least been happy that every time I've been able to find the toilet in time. So that while it's annoying for me, there's at least no cleanup involved. Okay, we'll do these kind of loops. Some zero clearance. Oops. This does not connect at all, which is kind of funny. Do we type our suggestions in chat? Yes. Make it pink. I will. Levitation is better. I don't agree. I kind of like the jankiness of this. I think it's funny. Why is our park rating so low? No, I don't have the park rating inspector, but I bet it has something to do with the fact that we got no staff. Just an itch that I have. Okay. Huh, for some reason this ride is quite intense. I don't understand why. Well, going on steeplechase isn't safe. Yes, you are. Reset crash status. Yes, you are going on it. Okay, built a launched freefall that has an invisible track, and instead of track, built a stack of trees in its place, around which the cart goes. I like that idea. It's unique. I've never done anything like that. Okay, so invisible track is easy. Make it a 3D cinema. We'll destroy any nearby trees. And then we'll make it faster. There we go. Okay, some of these are annoying because some of these just move it underground so that then the next one has. I'll just put a few more trees in between there to get rid of the support. Ah yes, building one on every possible available height. Okay, I'm gonna do this differently. I'm going to build from the top down. Or maybe... Now I'll build up from the bottom. Oh, those other ones are on a different tile, I guess? Yeah, they're on a different tile. They are completely and utterly in the wrong place. Okay, and what if I, like, take this and then... No, the vehicle's rendered like that. I don't think I can get the vehicles rendered on top of the trees. I've never seen it isn't safe thought before. Well, you get that when a ride crashes. You can get it. So, maybe you just don't crash your ride. Can we do staff again? Oh yes, we've been able to do for several minutes. Okay, time to happyify everyone. You shallst be happy. Drown someone that's heading for death. I like that. Okay, heading for death. That's a lot of people. Guest 847 is heading for death. The gardens are popular this time of year. I don't think we have enough furries yet. And I mean that legitimately, because I want like a thick enough blanket of degenerates to constantly make everyone happy. This is lagging up the joint. Also, Piscary, you said you've been around long enough that I should know what your suggestion is. I don't know what it is. Did you say, or haven't you said it? I mean, you've already said that the steeplechase thing. That's not the thing I associate with you necessarily. That's not the thing that I'm like, ooh yeah, I know that. It's always the death maze. Ah. I think the issue with that is that you're not the only one to suggest that. As literally, oh wait, you just said that. Never mind. Oh, literally, someone else said it, and I was like, no, Piscary said that. Other people do probably say it, but yeah. Okay, that's not a death maze. That's just a maze. Oh, I can turn it into a death. Oh, I need to turn off ZC. There we go, now it can be a death maze. This is more fun. That could be one of the longest quotes, Gary. Usually they're shorter. Will the boat hire but replace the boat with Cheshire cat cars? Sure will, Starlight Searcher. Still technically a death maze. But also the death of our ears because of all the notifications out. Also, I haven't shown you yet, but yeah, I extended the parks and now it looks like this. Because I wanted to build my steeplechase to game height. To the height limit of the game. I needed a bigger park. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop the drownings because the noise is annoying, but my god. People are so desperate for death in this park. Jesus, that's a lot. With already 150 people. Okay, time for our Boat hire with, what was it, Cheshire Cats. I've never seen Alice in Wonderland, so when I first saw the Cheshire Cats, I had no idea what they were. I mean, I liked them, that they looked cool to me in this game, but I didn't know what they were. I just thought, ooh, cats, nice. I thought they were maybe like a cat breed or something. Ooh, we got -1 car per train. How's that gonna go? Wait for a full load. A full load of what? It's -1 car per train. Moving to the end. Why is it here? Are the other boats there too? Yes. Okay, I'm going to disable vehicle limits because that sounds slightly annoying. Okay, time for random colors that are a little bit brighter. God, death is popular today. Ah, we can make it even more popular. We used to have 16 guests in the maze, now we've more than doubled that. Just look at how eager these little fuckers are to die. I wonder how quickly the maze can kill off the entire park if you don't replenish the population. Well, there's a lot of people dying, like between 5 and 10 people dying per second. So 42,000 guests will be like 6,000 seconds, which is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So like between 1.5 and 2 hours, roughly, if we got this many guests. Which is still quite a while. The park's notification then sounds like it's communicating in Morse code. Yes, it is. It's already killed nearly 1,000 guests. So it's communicated the world's greatest RCT fanfiction, which contains a lot of yaoi. Name the deathmate Styx. What is Styx? I know there's like the River Styx boats, which are, well, one of these. I think those. Yeah, River Styx boats. It's the river of death that carries you to Hades. That's what this is named after? I had no idea. Hang on, someone on my Discord server said today. That's interesting. I should look it up. Why do the Mandarin ducks in a boat hire turn all the guests into gingers? I guess we can already see it in the thumbnail, but we shall have a little look-sees at this. Oh, they're stuck there. What are the others doing? Well, that's cursed enough that I like it. I'm pretty positive you did not know that was gonna happen. I forgot who asked for that, but whoever did, I'm pretty sure you did not realize that that was gonna happen. They're pegging! Oh, that's why I like it so much. Yeah, they hold. Well, they've got like light, mousy brown hair with a bit of ginger in there. Yeah, there's a bit of ginger in there. That's very weird. I've never noticed that. Ginger hair or fumbled attempt at depicting peeps with those conical straw hats? I don't know. Why is notification prompt going nuts? Because we got the world's most suicidal guests in the world. A fun poll is around. Do you like Yowie, Yuri, Beoth, or neither? Yeah, why not Beoth? I so hope my mom is watching and be like, what's Yari? Yowie? What's Yuri? Like, I know. I'm not gonna tell her. I mean, if she asks, I probably will tell her, but... Okay, I'm kind of done with the notification sound, so... Also, thank you for the... Oops, that's the wrong tile. Thank you for the 8 months Decorot. They're still going away, but they're not giving any notifications now. Do not Google Yowie and Yuri. Like, it's not that extreme, right? I don't think I've ever Googled those terms. But if you Google what is and then those terms, it's not gonna give you outright pornographic images, probably, I think. Oh, we see them from the back. They're constantly turning, they're not... There's a lot of orange there, yeah. Why don't you try it on stream? Well, let's do it. Not literally on stream, but on my other screen. So... Okay, yeah, no, don't go to images if you're at work, which I literally am right now. Do go to images in your own free time, though. Because that could make it a good time. Anyway, suggestions. What do you guys want me to build? The worse, the better. Why is everyone stuck on the other boat higher? Because they're pegging. I just heard a big explosion. It has no exit. Well, they're not going to get to the exit anyway. I don't think it matters much. It has an exit, it just has no exit path. Which was on purpose, by the way. Fastest water slide possible. Oh, we can do that. Oops, need a station. Speed 6-7. No. This will be a little bit faster than 6-7. One thing I hate about swimming is how your body smells like chlorine for up to 3 days after, no matter how well you shower or wash. Yeah, one thing I didn't like about swimming is just the feeling. Which does not last for 3 days, but like I quite liked swimming itself when I did that back in Groningen, but I don't like the feeling of chlorine like in your eyes and stuff for the few hours afterwards. I need money. There we go. I'm a millionaire. You need the exercise. I mean, you can exercise by not swimming and doing other stuff. I started cycling when I moved to Meppel, which for me is a lot better because it's more fun. Is the goal of this dinghy to give everyone 100 Gs? No. Just 90. Only 90. Oh, you said 10? Well, only 90. And since these boats slow down very quickly, we just need a consistent chain lift. For the record, I do not clean my hands with shit, that was figurative. And I thought we had so much in common. I wonder what the smell was the last time. I mean, I can assure you my hands were very clean. Okay, I think this is enough to reach the top speed of 400 kilometers an hour. And a bit. Oh, oops, we still need to go down. I suppose washing your hands with shit would at least mask the chlorine smell. Yeah, see, it's a good idea. I don't know about G-force, but I can guarantee that dinghy's light will give its riders severe concussions. It probably will, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I don't think you can get a concussion if you're dead. Oh, it doesn't reach 400 kilometers an hour. That's no good. Oops, we do need to prevent it flying off. Splice in some bobsled track, nice little stack of downward turns. Oh yeah, we can do that, hang on. Bobsled, 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 bobsled. You know what, I'll just do it and fake it later. Okay, back to a dinghy. Where's my dinghy? There it is, and then we'll just fake the bobsled. Okay. Make it easier for me to reach them all. Oh, whoops. Wait. Why did it just... Why is it stopping when I auto-click? Well, whatever. Wait, this is not aligning. I built in the wrong direction, I think. What's going on? Hang on. Did I delete parts of this? No. But why? What happened? Because when I just destroyed it, some pieces stayed around. And yeah, I did go in the wrong direction, but that's not the problem. Okay, this is the correct direction. Think your auto-clicker is too fast. Yeah, probably. So this is just me clicking with my finger instead of my auto. Okay, back to a dinghy slide. This doesn't need to be the same awful colors, which is dark green and saturated brown and dark green. Okay, that should do it in terms of reaching maximum velocity. They have both bobsled tracks stacked. Yeah, but they're in the wrong direction, so we didn't have any problems with merging. Like they're in opposite directions. Oh, whoops. It will certainly crash here. You know what, I'll let it crash, because it'll be funny, then I'll fix it afterwards. Okay. Now it should reach the top speed. That goes fast. Very fast. That did not fly as far as I'd have hoped. They just kind of go down. They go so fast you can barely see them. It's like a cannon. That was like, it's like a gun, like a tank shooting a big round. Do another test run now for science. Well, that's going to be another epilepsy-inducing affair. I'm zoomed out a little bit more, so it shouldn't be as bad. How far would it go if it had peeps in it? Not further, because it have the same top speed. That's limited by the chain lift. Aw, only 32 intensity. I want it more. Ultra Extreme. Yeah, there's no higher designation you can get. Ultra Extreme is the best we can do. Oh no. Oh no. Shit. Shit. Has anyone realized what's wrong? Some of you should realize at some point, right? Yeah, Max realizes. So does Angie. It's no problem. Can we fix this? They can do half heights too. How? I accidentally enabled the cheat when I just enabled them all for building at invalid heights, which I did. Is this fixable, Max? I mean, it's probably just fixable by saving the design. Well, no, because we're doing merging. Is this fixable, Max? Or do I need to actually destroy and rebuild this? Yes. Good. I'm going to fire the staff. Of course, we need to make people unhappy. Few minutes, yeah, that's fine. Change truck design, rebuild the merge segment. Yeah, but if we can fix this without doing that, that's better. Okay, time to fire 2,000 something entertainers. Time to ruin lives. I love ruining lives. Absolutely love it. This is taking a while. He had a family, now he can't support it. Good, death to the family. We also had name a rider your choice and drink some water. But first I need to finish firing all the staff. Nearly done. There we go. Okay, what was the right name? Marcel's auto-clicker. Oh yeah, I did see it and then I got distracted. If you misspell it, you get an auto-licker, which is a different kind of nice. I just noticed the guests are back to a normal amount, probably for the best. I'm sorry, but that's not acceptable. What's your auto-clicker? The one from the Windows Store. I didn't pay any money for it, it was free. Just, you know, just a few seconds per frame. That's all. Eventually they'll enter the park. This takes a little while. How many? Hey Neri, welcome! Good to see you. Happy 2026. To everyone else also, happy 2026, happy new year, everything. Or as we say in the Netherlands, the beste wensen, which translates to the best wishes. This is not FPS, this is SPF, seconds per frame. I've been here, happy new year to you too again. So you've been a little lurker, or I just did not see your chats. Happy 2027 when the game starts again. I mean, the guests are slowly entering the park, it just takes a little while. I said hello like half an hour ago, and I missed that. Okay, we're on 3.9 million right now. 3.92 million. How quickly will that go up? 921, 926. That was 100 guests. God, that's a good sound. Oh, I love that. It's so deep fried. Yes, it is. We're on 4 million now. Crash incoming. No, it's fine. Okay, I'll move the screen away. Well, try to anyway. I'm currently pressing the arrow key to the right in order to move the screen to the right. There we go. It's working. It's working. We're moving. Is this me or the guy? Well, I'm commentating on it, so it's probably not you. Unless I secretly have a camera pointed at your computer screen that I have the feed of. There we go, and we're fine. There comes the lag again. Wait, we now have 6 million. The more spread out they are, the less it will lag. Oh god, they're all gonna buy maps. That's a properly annoying sound. That really high pitch in there. Look at it, this is peak gas density. Was that sound always so pronounced and high pitched? I've messed with this many a time before, but I don't remember being that annoyed by the sound. Tinnitus generator. Disgusting state of... What do you mean disgusting? I'll show you disgusting. This is why you don't wear headphones. I do wear headphones. Okay, now there should be a good amount of puke. Yeah, there we go. This is the maximum amount there can be. You can see stuff like appearing and immediately disappearing. Most crowded first aid stall. Yeah, good point. We do have a first aid stall. Oh god. It's lagging. Because they're all concentrated there. Oh god, we got 100,000 an hour. I forgot about the first aid stall. Yeah, that's gonna reach more than 100,000. 230,000. I love big numbers. This is broken down. Can we do staff again? Yes. And after that... Yeah, I saw your message, Max. I was about to say after that we're going to... Oh, right. This is not good for the thing. We're going to fix that right. This is not good for the lag. All the guests are at the first aid stall, which means that there's a good chance for the staff to also spawn at the first aid room. And that's a problem. You have to rename the park, do I? God, there's so much happening. I love it. It also means I do miss some things, unfortunately. Ka-ching simulator. Ah. I did see the message. I had not seen the redeem. There we go. Okay, let's now fix this half a height problem. Oh, there's a plugin. The ride editor. I have the ride editor. Is that the same one? Is that Bassie's ride? No, it's a different one. It's Levis as a ride editor. The other one's a ride vehicle editor, I guess. Okay, let's get it. Ride editor.js. And then open RST2. Plugin. There we go. Okay, save. Stream 2020. Build park your suggestions. Stream January 2026. There we go. Need to reload it to get the plugin. There it is. Okay, and now This plugin deletes station first, like the entire station, or part of the station. We got a long station here, entire station. Okay, we can do that. Okay, we got the station deleted. Oh, we can now move it, the entire thing down. Edit right. It's called Marcel Walter. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's the previous right. Oops. Yeah, minus. Oh. Okay. That worked. Now we also need to do that with the bobsled. Bobsled. Oh god, these are not. These are in order of right ID. That's. There we go. That was rather simple. Thank you very, very much, Max. Wait, can we not do more boats? Yeah, there we go. 44 boats. This is brilliant. Okay. We do need an exit path here because unfortunately the guests will survive. And it's opened. Hey, we got 33 intensity now. Happy New Year to you as well, Waluigi. You can move all the tracks of a certain color scheme. That's cool, no? That's cool too. Now that you have the plugin, you can also have some fun with it, like lowering certain sections of the rides while it's running to cause crashing. Yeah, you can do a lot with that. Like if we make that bit a different thing, and then we select blue observation. Oh, this is how we can sort. Nice. Alternative scheme 1. Whee! Lol. This is brilliant. Oh, hang on. I need my cheat again. Guests are getting lost or stuck. Well, that's their problem, not mine. Whee! Oh my god, I love this. We're just yeeting observation towers. Well, observation tower cabins. Do the people stuck in the boat high, they think I want to get off pegging? Probably. Yep, I want to get off pegging. Well, they have their priorities straight. Sometimes we all want to get off. I would like 50,000 ducks in the park. You're not getting 50,000 ducks in the park. But we can do as many as we can. Which is about 3,200. Also, just something completely different. Hang on. We're gonna have in a minute. Oh, that's gonna take a while still. A race by Jordan Stoltz, I was gonna say. But looking at this, that's gonna be just after the stream has ended. Probably about 9:45 or something. So, about 1.5 hours from now. I've got the races here. They're about to start with the women for the USA Olympic qualifier. Which there are not that many of. Compare that to the men, which there are a lot more of. 16 races. There he is in the final pair. Anyway, that's for after the stream. Can you name all 59 women? Okay, so there's a thing, right, where people have... There's a challenge of naming 100 women. It was a thing that like certain streamers did, naming 100 women as quickly as possible. First name and last name, I believe you needed to do. And they could not be fellow streamers. This is obviously within the streamer circle. Technically I'm a streamer, but that doesn't really matter. I also tried it. I believe the fastest that got like real name or stage name, I think real name. I'm not sure about the exact rules. I think the fastest was Northern Lion. Some of you may know him. I also tried it and beat his time by about a factor of 2. I was about twice as fast. I just named 100 female speed skaters. Which was very quick. I could also do that with men, of course. It's not that I just only happen to know female speed skaters. Okay, we need something more in the back of the park. There's an amazing screenshot of Point Crow taking an hour to name 100 women, but taking like 8 minutes to name 100 Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, you know, he works with Pokemon all day. He never touches a woman, so... Okay, that's probably not the best joke. We can do one of these that does... How about we just make it do 0 rotations? What does 0 rotations look like? Will it even go up? Okay, it does get it up. Okay, so 0 rotations is not interesting at all. $255 is probably more interesting. There we go. Suggestions. Make an observ... Wait, why? Oh, scrolling was broken for a bit. Make an observation tower, but with the mode set on upward launch, so it's a fake observation tower. Oh, I like that. I've done that before, but it's always a great gag. Was the counter go negative for the circuits? No. Unfortunately not. That would have been funny. So if we do upward launch. 119. That might crash. Yes. Okay, 111 will be safe. Ah, 115 will be safe too. There come the ducks. How do I view Suzanne Schulting's chances on long track? For a medal, almost zero on the Olympics. Top 8 spot or something, yeah, fine, but a medal, very, very low. She probably got more chance on medal at short track. Make a merry-go-round, set it to wait for full load and set it to downward launch. That will just make it crash, right? I've set this thing to launch mode before, I think. Where's my downward launch? There it is. Ground guessed 1067. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think 1067 is long gone. Yes. Everyone between 780 and 1106 is gone. I'm surprised there are still a few old guests around, even guest number 16. I expected this to start with like 3000. Yeah, we're already well past the 100,000. $16 then. Oh, you are cruel. Okay, we want a few more people for the merry-go-round. Does boat hire work for any other ride? Boat hire mode. Yeah, that prevents roller coasters from crashing. I'll show you what I mean. We'll just do like a launched coaster. Well, anything can be launched. There we go. But it can't be launched if it's in boat hire mode. So we'll just use where did oops. Launch lift still. There we go. Well, if you could pick up the ducks and drown them in the land, that would be weird. Okay, boat hire mode. And watch it go. That's it. That's what boat hire mode does. We will get a crash. Now, this thing will go back and forth, but it'll also slow down. Because this thing will just move at the speed that it actually says here. 17, 16, 14. So eventually it'll go very, very slowly. Oh, it's now going in different directions as well. It kind of does look like it's behaving like a boat hire. Oh, there we go, the merry-go-round crashed. Finally. Will boat hire prevent a side friction to friction of the damn steep pieces? Good question. Let's try. My head says no, but I've been surprised before. So, who knows? I think it'll still crash. Ass bend. Turn, ass bend. Boat hire mode. A little bit faster chain lift. Let's see. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 1 No, that will not prevent it from crashing. Which is such a shame. What I wish, and you could probably develop a plugin for that, is that we could have a roller coaster that would automatically reset itself and just consistently crash. So that you don't have to manually reset it every time you want to kill people. That's the weirdest bug we have. It's not a bug. Like, they weren't included in the game for a reason, the steep pieces on the side friction. It's just that the G-forces you generate on these steep pieces is too much. Like, it's not a bug that it crashes, it's just that the G-forces are a bit too high. And yeah, as I said, there's a reason they were not included. Okay, they do exist on the spiral, on the dinghy slide, but there you can at least make it stop crashing by putting a tunnel on it. Like, the dark spaces do exist. It's OpenRCT2 that allow you to build it. Maybe some other mode would work. I don't think so. It's trains on the track. You can't really change that. So, no, that will not work. Come on, the people are going home again. No, they're not. They're absolutely not going home. Suckers! Okay, now I'll build the path again. But a few of them will never ever reach it again. I still want to prevent them from going home though. Yeah. There we go, that works. That does the job. Can you make a go-kart with the rocket mini coasters cars at the vehicles? Yeah, sure. I don't know what's gonna happen, but that's what these parks are for. Do we have staff? Not enough. I need more entertainers to keep people happy. Like watching ants trying to find their way back to the colony. Yes, and once they are back, they get a colonioscopy. I think 1,000 entertainers might be enough. The park rating will stay low because that's not only caused by unhappy people, that's also caused by crashes and stuff. Which I don't agree with that lowers the park rating, but I can't do anything about it. Okay, we're back on 2,000. Yeah, I can't inspect the park rating, but whatever. Go-karts. Steeplechase 1 has broken down. Finally, a normal message. Instead of, you killed a million jillion people. Need a longer station. I'll just build it on top of the hill. Bring some water, alright. Nice. Whee! Brilliant. This is not dangerous at all. Not in the slightest. I do seriously hope that Bone and Cock are going for gold, at least the middle. You know, I'm a fan of Joy Bone, but I'm a mega fan of Femke Cock, so I hope she gets triple gold. Although I do think the 1500 meters has only a small chance. Boner and cock. Bone, not boner. And cock. I mean, you can see it spelled in the chat above you. Cock means cook. Like in the kitchen, a cook. Okay, let's see if the rocket cars work. It seems like they do. I don't think they're gonna be able to overtake though. But yeah, it works. Just like modern F1 then. I get the joke, but I haven't watched it, so I don't get it on that level. Is there anyone besides our Dutchies who Kok and Beunen should look out for? I mean, Kok did not go, Beunen did not go on our favorite distance, so there she should look out for the Dutchies, I guess. She got beaten by 3 of them. She did make a big mistake, so she would be better without that. But anyway, she's not going, that's for certain. On the 3000 meters, she did not win, so she did not win the qualification. She got beaten by Marijke Groenewoud, also a Dutch skater. So yeah, there she should look out for that. And Ragnar Wiklund, of course, the Norwegian. Why is no one going on here? Usually people are eager to go on like a go-kart, but is it because they're all going home? Fine, I'll spawn in some new folks then. Why is the number of guests only going down? Oh, of course, we do have the maze that kills people. That's already killed 10,000 people. Is the track in Milan a newly built or an old existing one? It's newly built, it's also temporary. It's kind of in a big Congress building. I say Congress building, but I don't think that's a good term. We call it a Congresgebouw, but I don't think Congress is the direct translation of the Dutch word Congres. Just like a big warehousey building where they could have like offices before and stuff like that. Okay, people are going on the go-karts now, that's good. How about we do no supports? And a bit of whimsy. Some colors. Make the track invisible to see like they're flying. I'm first gonna do it without invisible track. Have you been watching the new season of Fallout? Isn't Fallout a video game? Instead of, like, not a TV show. They made it into a show. Well, I do think your answer, my answer, clarifies your question. Well, clarifies your question, answers your question. My question answers your question. I think that's what I should say. God, they board at such a slow rate. They can only board 1 cart at a time. This is taking forever. This is taking absolutely forever. Hang on, I'm gonna give them a better time. You know, if they take this long boarding, they might as well enjoy their time on it. 255 laps, baby. I didn't know they had a Fallout TV show, but yes, I have watched it. Theoretically, I could have watched it without knowing the title and knowing it's from Fallout. Like, for example, if I lived with someone, they could have said, hey Marcel, we're going to watch the nuclear show again. You know, the nuclear disaster show. I think that's Fallout, that's about that, right? Nuclear disaster, the fallout of it. I don't know about temporary tracks. You don't always have to know statistics. Every track has its speed and slightly different approach. Yeah, there's been one race there, which was a junior race in November, which made the track seem decently quick. Like, because they were still in the early stages. They still said the Ice Masters would still become better towards the Olympics. So that bodes well. It's not going to be as quick as like a very modern, hyper-modern track like here on Vane, but it's going to be reasonably fast. But he's not terribly slow like Tomaszów Mazowiecki. Oh god, are you going to go at this speed? I can't even speed up because of all the guests. Oh, this is boring. This is incredibly boring. This is normal speed. How are they gonna do upwards? I don't think you had this in mind, did you, Juliana? Oh, we do have actually. There's a gap here. There's a gap. They do apparently go at different speeds. Okay, do they manage to go up? No! Will they push it up though? A little bit at least. I should have put a chain lift on it. It would have at least worked. This is awful. This is completely stuck. Oh, well, they're moving a little bit. Go-karts, yeah, they're not going. Which will take longer to complete. That Race of the Universe coaster, well, not applicable because this will not complete at all. So that doesn't work. Yeah, well, they're stuck now. Where are all the guests? Because they're not stuck here. You know, they can't leave, but where are they stuck? Ah, they're walking around. Ah, they're walking around here. If we take a look at the map and take the leaving the park people, you can very much see which paths they occupy by where it's flashing. Which is fascinating. Because it's kind of the middle. It's not all the way in the back. It's not all the way in the front where they want to go. It's kind of in the middle. And you can also see like this guest here, which has still not found the path. He's still lost. And that one too. Idiots. If we like it, look at the map. Yes. Sometimes you just want to like a took. They're all peeving the lark. You know what? We can troll them. See? You can leave. Do you want to leave? Oh, it doesn't work anymore for you. See, they're all going there. Whoops! Looks like you can't leave after all. You sons of bitches. I didn't know there was a map in the game. Well, now you do. You can click on it. And you can see your park. Which is very nice. You can click on it and you can navigate the park like that. There's also this other view. Like in normal view without sandboxes like this. There's also this other view which shows you more like rides and distinctness and stuff. Oh, we got a crash. Whoops. And a few stalls here. Different. It's funny, like, the ride is just ride. So the majority of the stuff you build will be red. And then they differentiate, like info kiosk, first aid, cash machine, souvenir stall. Which is just a few pixels. What happens if you try to delete the entire entrance? Well, no one can leave and no one can come. And we like coming, so it's not a good idea. But we can do it. This is not the way to do it. Well, it's a way to do it, but there are better ways. Like so. No one can enter, no one can exit. Rename the cards no cards. Already. No cards 1. There we go. If you put another entrance after this entrance, will they enter twice? That's a good question. Okay, let's just clear some of the scenery around here so that that's not in the way. We can see what happens. Okay, whoops. There. Okay, can they enter again? Yes, okay, it works. Okay, no, that second one is not working. That second one is blocking traffic in both directions. Oh, it's in the wrong direction as well. Yeah, if I make it face the same way, then at least guests should be able to leave. Right? No. Because they're now trapped kind of in the park, not in the... Because they should be outside the park because they've gone through an entrance, but they're still in the park and that's not working. So I'm just gonna give myself this park again, this bit. And I think these guests are eternally trapped. That's a shame for them. Right in front of each other. Well, we'll first just let the people leave so that we have fewer guests to deal with. Okay, I'll speed up a bit. We should be leaving in droves. Yeah, it's getting thicker. The peep paste is thickening. What if the path outside the park is a queue? I don't think I've tried that. I've tried inside the park and then they cannot enter. Like if immediately the next path out is a queue. Okay, now that's a good thick sausage of guest. Just look at that. Would that taste nice? The guest sausage. It's all meat, right? I've never tried peep meat. Guest slurry. Now you're making it weird. I was being entirely normal. You made it weird. Okay, we can now speed up because we've lost enough guests. Maybe they can't enter the second entrance because of money. Oh yeah, good point. Well, some of them would have been rich enough. I believe they spawn with like 70 to 100 here, but let's make it cheaper. Just 10 bucks will do. Okay, we still got a few fellas. I can't pick them up as well because I can't drown them because they're outside of the park. Will they die if I do this? No. They're just kind of forever stuck. Well, I can probably get rid of them, but they're doing fine there. I can't explode them because I don't have my plugins. Anyway, let's do another park. Another park entrance. Let's see what this does. Okay, they just can't enter. And can't exit. That's boring. Boring. Okay, let's have a look at the results of the USA Olympic qualifier that I showed earlier. The women should be done by now, and I'm perhaps Erin Jackson may have skated a nice time. Let's have a look. No, she didn't. 38.15 is a big... That's a terrible opener from her. Did something happen? She should be much better than that. And 10.7. Well, she did have a hamstring injury. Maybe she's just not going all out yet on the opener. She did skate a really good 1,000 meters yesterday, though. Well, then now the men are going. Well, not quite yet. They've got a lot of cars to do. Place an arc with entrances. I can do that. Oh, no, I can't. I can't raise them. Shift does not work on entrances. All I can do is just spam a few of them. Which is cursed enough. Maybe the town inspector. Yeah, but that's a lot of work. I think this is cursed enough. Don't you think? Okay, what's the most popular ride in the park? Oh, I got a few that are on crashed. Whoops. My bad. Most popular ride in the park is probably gonna be the killing maze. Yes, by like a wide margin. Oh, I need to give this a minimum waiting time to prevent it from crashing. Or, what I could also do is just make it one train. Make it do a few more laps. This is much better. We could also do a train of multiple observation tower cabins. Maybe with like a plugin or something, but not without. It will show this button, the 1 car per train button, but you can't increase it, doesn't do anything. Okay, we got Mr. Twaddlefoot doing a miniature railway with swan boats and possibly some vertical loops. That will definitely work. Look, we got a lot of space left here. I'm gonna put a chain lift on it so that we can at least make it go a bit quicker, because swan boats ain't be fast. I can tell you that. We got a balloon stall. We don't need a balloon stall. What we can simply do is spawn a few guests. Wait until they're all inside of me, and then... disco balloons. That'll do. All these Christ, there's so many. I'm barely making a dent. Seriously, I'm barely making a dent. There's so many. Hold on before they hit the thing. That's impossible. There's too many. Oh god, they keep coming and they don't stop coming. It's kind of beautiful, isn't it? There are a lot of people near the toilet. We've also sold over 116,000 maps already. We can make some big money by doing this in 2020. And then... why are we Oh, I gave them all umbrellas, of course. Okay, screw the rain. Water time, yes, daddy. Oh, I like that. Okay, back to this thing. Time for a loopy the poopy. Which ride type shall we do the loopy the poopy with? The looping coaster. Whoop. Alright, back to a miniature railway. I think we lost chain lift at some point. Well, time to put swans on this. And test. We're going at the magnificent speed of 0 kilometers per hour. It's not working. What if we... No, there's already a chain lift on it. What if we make them single car trains? Because I think the cars might be colliding with themselves. Yes, they indeed were. Here we go! It's not going terribly quick, but we are going down at some point. Maybe they'll go quicker downwards. It's a shame they don't angle upwards. I mean, they don't got sprites for that, so it makes sense. Oh yeah, they do go faster downwards. Not that much faster, but a little bit faster. Higher chain lift. Well, I think their top speed is not that high, so I wouldn't really... I mean higher chain lift speed. I don't hear a chain lift anyway. I don't think the chain lift's working. I mean, maybe if we change it to like a let-down coaster. I mean, yeah, then it'll work. Oh. Well, apparently we don't have chain lift on the looping. This is hilarious. But yeah, I think if we change it back to a miniature railway, we lose the chain lift. We do have swans flying majestically in a loop shape though. It's like watching a bowel obstruction. I would rather watch swans if I'm honest. Are they stuck? I think they're stuck on like different parts of the loop. I think the bottom one is trying to go up and the top one is trying to go down. And they can't pass each other. I think that's what's happened. We go back to one with loop. Well, no, that doesn't have loops. No, they're both on the same part actually. Oh, but this one's in the way. They're both going down, this one's in the way. And they're blocked. What did you say? A bowel obstruction. Yes, I quoted straight the Starlight Searcher. I did not come up with that shit. Okay, there should be a minimum waiting time here of 20 seconds. And we shall go back to a miniature railway. Look at this though, we can do the best disco balloons. And so many balloons are going airborne. Not that many actually, a lot are instantly disappearing. Balloons be like, I mean yeah, that's just what it sounds like, you know, this is what very high levels of balloons sounds like, just constant popping of balloons, or balloons tower defense specifically. Although very high levels you're more likely to hear the sound of things hitting Moab class balloons. You won't have that many normal balloons anymore. Moab class balloons, those are just the zeppelins. I think I built this path with 0 clearance through a bunch of trees. I didn't notice until now. As someone with 1600 hours in balloons, it does sound like that. Which balloons? I have a few hundred hours in BTD6, but not 1600. I'm running some quite heavy code on my laptop. I thought my hands were exploding. It was the peeps. Specifically, it was the... No, it was the balloons. Not the peeps, it was the balloons popping. Balloons TD6. I kind of lost interest in Balloons TD6 at some point, and now I'm kind of lost when they talk, you know, if I go like Isup's YouTube channel and I see like the new boss balloon that if you don't defeat it in time will kill your mom. And I'm like, what on earth did they add now? I just want my Zommix and my buff-ups and my Dedutus. I don't want the boss balloon that kills my mom, but that's what I get. Okay, let's see. We definitely had some more suggestions. Did we? Oh, maybe far back. What do you guys want me to build? You don't kill this special balloon, it will come through your screen and stab you. Yes. It's boring to me. It's probably just boring because I'm not in it. The highest intensity coaster possible. I won't build literally the highest intensity coaster possible because that would take forever. What we can do, of course, is take the stand-up, make it do a bit of a crazy thing, and we'll get to a very high intensity rating very, very quickly. Loop, please. Thank you. Wait, since when can the stand-up go vertical? I did not know that. I think that's a all drawable track pieces thing. And 0 Groll. A corkscrew. There we go. Now, a very important thing here is that I need to wait for full load. Of course, we do launch mode. As fast as possible. As many laps as possible. Wait for full load. I do love a big full load of guests. Open. Is no one going on it? Yeah, because there's a smaller chance they're going on it because it can experience G-forces. I can probably increase the chance a bit. There we go. Does that work? Now they're all leaving the park. Okay, screw you. I'm getting new guests. We now got... Oh. Huh. They moved all the way back to that hill. Over time. We also got empty cars. Oh, it's moving forward again. I think this has been moving back and forth. Okay, there they come. It's empty because you removed guests. No, I don't mean empty from guests. I mean just that the carts were all the way gone back. Oh, cars. Rocket vehicles. And I think the back and forth, I don't think they ever finished. I think the back and forth just happened with the guests in it. Okay, now they're going on it. It should be finished loading up quickly enough. Exit has no path. They're not exiting. There we go, that looks nice, doesn't it? Still speeding up. Small amount of G-forces, just a small amount. Just going over 900 kilometers an hour. If you have epilepsy, don't look at the top left. That will not be healthy for you. Not at all. Okay, I should get rid of these signs. These are wonderful graphs. The speed is very consistent. The G's are a little bit less consistent. I do love this graph. It goes much higher than that. I don't think it can display that because it only goes that high for a very short amount of time. Going to do many more than 255 laps because it's going so fast it's not registering all of them. Are you screaming of joy? Yes! I mean, I would. Especially now. I love the music to go with it. It's the happiest place on earth. It only makes sense. This music fits it perfectly. I'm not sure if this is going to be finished before the end of the stream, you know. We'll see. We can always speed it up. Name the stand-up Marcel. Why? Marcel is too intense for me? That's not the thought we can get because guests are ignoring it. I want to get off Marcel. And that has a different meaning. Why are 23,000 guests heading for Miniature Railway 1? What? The fuck? What's going on there? I forgot to build a queue line, but why? Is it the highest excitement thing in the park or something? No, death has the highest excitement. Seriously, why the hell are 23,000 people heading for Miniature Railway 1? Makes no bloody sense. There's a game that showed up on Discord as XX is playing with their worm. That's still fairly innocent. I guess they maybe could not get something more offensive through the Steam sensors. This reminds me of an exchange between Dr. Breves and Vegeta in Dubza. Are you insane? You'll be crapping out your spine! Yes, the challenge excites me. I have no idea if I got those voices remotely correct. Oh, now they're all heading for Observation Tower 1. 10,000 of them. And they're pedaling up the loops. Okay, if you can't handle this, look away for a bit. But I'm going to follow this train, because I believe that'll be funny. So, if you can't handle this with, like, fast-moving pictures and stuff, look away now. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, that's fun. That's a lot of fun. RIP the bitrate, probably. Yeah, I can see it. RIP the bitrate. Well, it's safe again. That was a fantastic bitrate. Look, this thing has now almost stopped. It's going at 0 kilometers an hour. It's still moving. Very, very slowly. But very, very slowly indeed. I noticed there's no toilet suspended in the sky with some path towards it. We can solve that. Okay, first off, we're deleting all the other toilets. I think we can't build this high. No. Oh, now we can? Well, this is fine. Is that connected? Yes, it is. Hee hee. Not a lot of people are going to that because most people are leaving the park, but yeah, 21,000 people are already leaving the park. And a good number are going to make the track upwards. There's no stairs, so if you slip, you will be sliding down forever. There's no stair that can stop you. Well, that's still a lot of people heading for toilets 1. Yeah, 8,000. There we go. Truly a modern pilgrimage, and guest 192,624 is leading it. With the highest possible energy. The same goes for this fella. God, there's a lot of people going. That's 9,000 people heading for your mom. She's a busy gal. Oh, they can't... Hang on, I need to give myself the rest of the park. Because they can't exit the park. Whoops. There we go, now they can reach it. Okay, due to unforeseen circumstances, it is now guest 207,764 that is leading the pack. He's even overtaking Handyman 20. Rename the toilet your mom. I literally did that. Yeah, they should pay for this. 20 should be fine. The stream of guests gets thicker and thicker. And here it is at its thickest. Yeah, then it slows down again. So roughly here it's the thickest possible. $0.20 for your mother. Well, that's all she's worth. Meanwhile, this is still going. And people want to get off of me. Guess 207,764 has almost reached your mom. He's got his 20 cents ready and has paid it. They're all entering your mom now. Which is vastly relieving. How many can you get in one toilet? There's no limit. It's like a black hole of poop and pee there. Which sounds like a great time. You know what? I can make them all come back. Doing that again. Why are guests not leaving? Can they not leave the park? Oh, they're trying to leave towards the wrong exit, I think. I think I kind of screwed them over with several exits. Oh, they're all stuck there. They left through that exit and are now... This is probably like 20,000 guests. Look at the way they're moving. It's like an animal that's moving its feetsies. Well, this park is severely screwed over now. Meanwhile, this is still going. Let's fast forward it a bit so that it might finish it someday. I can hear the Mr. Krabs scuttling sound on that. Yeah. Human centipede. Well, that was more like a human black hole. Which could also be delicious in its own right. We don't speak of that movie. It's more than just a movie, it's a way of life. The annoying thing is I have no idea how far along this ride is. It could be 50%, could be 75%, could be 25%. I do wonder, can I make them go? Like, for example, if I build some... Yes. I think if I just go via the outside, like, don't let them in the park again. Okay, they're all going. Wait, they were already outside at the park. Oh, they're all stuck here. They can't find the park exit. Then that was not 20,000 guests. I should have known, because that would have lagged if with my screen on if that was 20,000 guests. Oh, I think they're searching for the closest entrance always, and the closest entrance is not one they could leave through. So now we are going to get a thick guest sausage leaving the park again. There it comes, and there it goes. It will get thicker and thicker. There's the good thickness. I've had that issue with multi-entrance park. Drop a guest near one gate, they immediately headed for the other. Yeah, if they already have a gate in mind, they will, I think, keep heading for that. Look at that, the game is getting smoother and smoother. And suddenly, no lag at all. What do you mean? This thing goes ridiculously fast. Just look at it. Oh, it's done! 172 intensity, baby! $255 drops, 255 inversions. Oh, that's only where it stops counting. We've probably got like 5,000 inversions. Follow it at super speed. Okay. You asked for it. I'm going to follow it. Look away if that's a problem for you. Okay, we'll wait until the thunder is gone. In 3, 2, 1, follow. Oh god. And it's safe again. A brisk 62 vertical change. It's fine, it's fine. It's only 62. Which is not a problem. I think I 3 pixels. Oh, that's more than I saw. I saw 2.5. Right time 23 minutes. It's only 23 minutes, that's not that long. A bit longer, right? You know, slightly longer. I built a ride that takes 3 times 10 to the power of 10 times 10 to the power 78 years. Which is ever so slightly longer than this. Slightly, just a tad. I'll save this and I'll show you a few more things before we go. Look at this. This is Humdick Go-Kart. I don't know where the name comes from. I know nothing about this. Other than that, it's, if we fast forward a bit, so that it finishes. There we go. It's 6 hours long. And this ride is from 2002. Which means that Mr. Bones was never the longest ride ever built. Because this ride is more than 5 times longer. And it's about more than 9 years older. I'm working on a video about the progression of the longest ride ever. I got some very old save files. I got this save file, which is supposedly from March 21st, 1999, which, confusingly, is 1 day before the game got released. So I don't know how that works. Maybe from like a demo or whatever, or their date was not set correctly. But I got a lot of these old save files from March and April 1999. Which is absolutely fantastic. So someone built this in 1999, more than 25 years ago, 26 years ago even. Like someone decided on the name Old Yeller More than 26 years ago. A lot of these got names, all of them. When I was only 8 years old, well, I was 2. But yeah, I think this is fascinating. They're even older than these save files I had. These 4 are hacked files. These are even older. Like this was built in 1989. I was -8. Damn, you're young. For my average audience age. You're like 19 then, something like that. Yeah, this was built a long time ago. I'll see the park that amazed you the most in 2025. I will not. That's something for next stream. Because I have that planned for next stream. Anyway, this was today's stream. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I wish you all a very, very good and successful 2026. Christ, there are a lot of people that I follow online, but no one is playing RCT. Let's see if anyone is. I'll just raid Gerald Bear. He's always good to raid. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. I bid thee a good year. And a goodbye. Have fun at Gerald Bear's stream. And have a good night. See ya.